The Ohio State Buckeyes are your reigning national champions. Take that and suck it, Wolverine fans. We're sick of your nonsense. I'm going to rep this Ohio State stuff around town for a long time, like I've been doing my whole life anyway. You saw it last night. I saw it last night. We all saw Ohio State defeat Notre Dame by a score of 34-23. Opened up a can on them to the tune of a 31-7 lead. Let them creep back in the game a little bit. Got to 31-23. Nerves started coming back. Thought we had the game in the bag with a 24-point lead midway through the third quarter. But yet Notre Dame, respect and hats off to them. They kept fighting. They kept swinging. And I respect them for it because a lot of teams can lay down. But they know this is their last game of the season. And they kept swinging. They kept fighting. The legacy that man, Chick Harley back there, that man, Woody Hayes back there, and Jim Tressel and Paul Brown, and now Ryan Day. 9 titles with 5 different coaches for the Ohio State University Buckeyes. I must admit, I got to eat a little crow. I said a team that loses to that garbage of a Michigan team, that crap of a Michigan team, an 8-5 Wolverine team is not going to come anywhere close to a national championship. And that was so against what I had believed going into the Michigan game. But coming out of it, I said, you can't lose at home to that Wolverine team and expect to go on a playoff run. Well, I'm glad to be wrong. Glad to eat my own crow on that one. Ohio State was good enough, and they proved it by beating 4 straight top 5 opponents in the Tennessee Volunteers in Columbus in the Horseshoe, the Oregon Ducks in the Rose Bowl, the Texas Longhorns in the heart of Texas in Arlington or Dallas, whatever you want to call it, and then, of course, in the national championship game last night in Atlanta, Georgia. Ohio State took care of business. The big play, of course, they had a balanced act yesterday. Let's be honest. Quinshon Judkins had a 70-yard run. Probably should have scored on that, but he didn't have the jets or the wheels to do it like Travion does, to explode pass and keep on going and outrun defenders. Emeka had a nice night. Jeremiah Smith saved the day. Just worked Christian Gray on that one-on-one and man coverage on 3rd and 11. Ohio State is able to defeat the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Hats off to Riley Leonard for keeping on fighting. He looked like he was really off at the start of that game, and I know I'm saying that as they had an 18-play drive, went 85 yards I think it was, the longest drive in college football playoff history, most plays anyway. It took almost 10 minutes off the clock, but he was really effective with his legs. But passing, I was like, man, this guy does not have it. Ohio State adjusted, and they only ran 6 more plays after the opening possession in the first half. And 2 3-and-outs. And so Ohio State's defense adjusted. The Buckeyes jumped out to a 21-7 lead, as we all know. They got the second half kickoff, increased that lead to 28-7, and just kept going, baby. Or 24-7, I should say. And Ohio State just, man, what a dominating performance. I feel like they got a little conservative when they ran 2 straight quarterback runs to Will Howard on that 3rd down late in the 4th quarter. I was getting a little frustrated. I was like, what is going on? I was pulling my hair out. And then they bomb it and save the day and save the game as Jeremiah Smith, the true freshman, gone for 2 more years, Wolverine Nation and Big Ten and college football playoffs, because you better watch out because we're going to be in the playoffs next year. We might not be the title favorites, although I've heard we're the second betting odds for the national title favorites. I would put Oregon. I would put Notre Dame. I would put Penn State. And I would put Georgia along in the top 5 for national title contenders next season. Wolverines probably not anywhere near it. But they do have a very easy schedule. But we'll talk about them another time and throughout the offseason. The Big Ten, Oregon won the Big Ten championship. But the ultimate prize and the ultimate crown went to the Ohio State University Buckeyes football program. National chance for 2024. Redeeming the wrongs of last year, I should say, as the Wolverines took the crown, and they took their 4th straight this year, but Ohio State is your reigning national champions. They've earned it on the field. They earned it in every way. Ohio State, your victorious 2024 national champions. It feels good, man. 10 years was a while. Hopefully we don't have to wait another 10 years for another national championship celebration. I, unfortunately, will not be able to make the celebration. I have a funeral to attend. But, man, I would have loved to have been in Columbus for the national title celebration. Go Bucks and God bless. We'll see you on the next one.